Hey everybody, Brian Troe coming to you from Mossy Creek Fly Fishing with your fly fishing forecast. The date today is Monday, January the 23rd. So we are in a pretty normal January pattern here in Virginia as far as the weather goes. Water levels are pretty close to average, pretty close to normal. We got a really good soaking rain yesterday, one of those just miserable 34 degrees and raining type days. And it looks like we've got even more weather coming in on Wednesday. As of right now, they're calling for snow, freezing rain, and rain. So probably end up being another 33 degree, freezing cold, nasty, rainy day. But in between, there's some nice weather. Today is a little bit cool and breezy, but there's going to be several days where it's highs in the 40s, lows in the 20s, which, like I said, is pretty much average January weather. So pick your battles, pick and choose. Try to avoid really strong cold front days, just behind those where it's windy and the pressure, high pressure is moving in. Overcast days, look for sippers and risers. We're still seeing on our spring creeks, we're still seeing fish come up on certain days, especially overcast days, especially in the afternoon. There's betas hatching, there's midges hatching, there's random caddis here and there. So that's something to look forward to if you're in the right window. Otherwise, it's all subsurface nymph fishing. The brook trout streams have been fishing really well. We've had folks coming in, as long as you're down on the bottom and methodical and fishing slow and have your nymphs down deep, people are doing quite well. We've even had some decent days out on the river. We're out a decent amount looking for musky this time of year, but inevitably you come across some really nice bass, and they don't hibernate. They still have to eat something. They're just not nearly as aggressive as they are in the summer, and they're very, very specific spots, but we've actually been catching some pretty nice bass along the way. So chip away, fish your warmer hours. If you have the ability to pick and choose days, look at the weather patterns. Look for approaching storms, like fishing right ahead of the weather. So for example, tomorrow afternoon, there's a storm coming and it's going to be overcast and winds are going to be out of the south just ahead of that. And that would be a good window to get out and do your fishing. But here we are, we're kind of smack in the middle of winter. So it hasn't gotten brutally cold for an extended period of time. We've actually had fairly mild winter. So a lot of people have been taking advantage of that. And I still feel like we're going to get punched in the mouth at some point by old man winter. But take advantage of these days where it's 50 degrees, 48 degrees and overcast. They're really hard to beat. I would rather fish when it's 50 degrees and overcast than when it's 95 degrees like it can be here in the summer. So still some good opportunities out there to get out and catch a few on top when it's right. Take advantage of your spring creeks, your warmer spring creek water. Head over to Coursey Springs and fish Spring Run. Head down to Buffalo Creek and fish that near Lexington. The South River's got tons of springs and spring influence. Mossy Creek is 100% spring water. Beaver Creek is a nice limestoner with warmer water. So those are the places that you want to really focus on. The window that I'm talking about is bigger in places where the water is generally milder. So that's pretty much it for the fishing. We've got a lot of exciting things going on and around the store. We're putting out an email with our calendar of upcoming events. We've got a really cool kind of get together at the shop, sort of like we did before Christmas. We'll have some sales, we'll have some food, but we've got the guys from Squala coming in. They're coming in from Montana, and they're going to be here next Tuesday. There's information on that in the email that's going out. But as always, I'll be cooking up something delicious. And you can come by and hang out with the guys from Squala, ask a lot of questions. New company, a lot of people have a lot of questions. You'll get to hear it right from the horse's mouth, right from the guys that started the company and run it. So that'll be kind of cool. We've got our big 20-year anniversary coming up this spring, so we're making some great plans. And we also have some really exciting news and big announcements to make here in the next day or so. So tune in, and for all those who are looking for places to get out to this weekend and need some advice or new ideas, or, find a new blue line you want to fish, as always, you can just email us, give us a call, or our favorite, stop in and see us. All right, I'll see you all next week.